Here's how you edit an event on Bargoggles.com. From the main menu, click Edit Event, choose the date of the event, and once you submit that, you'll see all the components of the event. You have the event type, the event times, the event title, and the event title can replace the event type as the name. Say you had an event, you wanted like Taco Tuesday. That's really just a meal special. Well, you can call that Taco Tuesday as a title, and that replaces the event type meal special as the name of the event. Moving on, let's talk about the event comments. The event comment is what you enter to draw people to the event. Bargoggles.com gives you a default comment with every event type, but also gives you the ability to personalize it with your own comment. And moving on, we get the event fee, and that is usually a cover charge, but it can be any fee related to the event. We have other entertainment, and that's usually stuff like pool tables, electronic games, TVs, jukebox, etc. You have live entertainment. Anytime you have live entertainment scheduled, you'll see event entertainers available so that you can schedule your entertainers. If there were no live entertainment scheduled, event entertainers just simply wouldn't be there. You've got event happy hour, and that's just, do you have happy hour today? Keep in mind that every day is an event on bargoggles.com, so this event here kind of represents whatever date you chose. Then you've got event discount, and that shows up as a coupon in the event details, which the patron can present to you and you can honor for a certain percentage off their tab. Okay, so now let's actually go and edit some of these items, like event type, for instance. So you click on it, and here you can change this. In this case, it says card tournament, but it could be anything you want, a drink special, for instance. Go back, and now the event is a drink special. You can modify the event times. In this case, it starts at 1 o'clock, but maybe we're going to change that to 3 or what have you. You just kind of click on it. You get a time picker here. Modify the times and go back. Now those are the event times. Okay, so let's edit the event title. In this case, instead of drink special, we want to call it beer day. So like we talked about earlier, when we change that title to beer day, that replaces drink special as the event name when people visit bargoggles.com. So let's talk about event comment. That's, like I said, just a few words that draw people to the event. We give you a default comment, but you can personalize it with your own words. Then, of course, we got event fee. Like we said, it's just a number, essentially, that represents a dollar amount you're going to charge. Is typically a cover charge. And, of course, that's optional. If there's no cover, just leave it at 0. Moving on, we'll talk about event other entertainment. And like we were talking about earlier, that's just jukeboxes, pool tables, static things. Just put a check by the ones that apply. Go back. Then there's live entertainment, and that can be live music, karaoke, anything a person performs. The object here is to choose all that apply, and then enter the starting and ending times for each one, and then move back. And if there's live entertainment, there must be live entertainers. This is where we add new entertainers or edit existing. In this case, I'm going to make this entertainer inactive. And then, say they canceled. And then I'm going to add a new entertainer. And you can choose from a list of entertainers that are already affiliated with Bargoggles.com. Or in a case where the entertainer is not affiliated yet, you can just type it in. If you type it in, it'll show up in that list next time for you, and we will get notified of a new entertainer that has been added, and we will seek them out and try to get them affiliated. So in this case, I'm going to choose an already affiliated entertainer. As you can see, when I choose the entertainer, it puts their name and chooses the type of entertainment they are, live music. Otherwise, I would have to type their name and choose that myself. Additionally, we're looking for the starting and ending time. So here I'll enter the starting time. and then the ending time. Then I'll save. That returns me here where I can confirm my settings and then save that finally. And there's my event entertainers. So what I want to talk about now is how to recur those entertainers. And what that means, let's say I want these entertainers to perform on a recurring schedule every month, or every day, or every week, or on a certain, in this case, Friday is the day they're playing on, so they can recur the first Friday of every month, or the second, third, or fourth, whichever interval is appropriate for this event. Then I'm going to choose what date I want that to end. So with this, now I have scheduled these entertainers on that interval up until that final date. And that works good for a band where you know what their schedule is going to be right at the beginning of the year. You can just knock that out right here. And of course, there's other entertainers that will have to be scheduled event by event. That can be done here in Edit Event or in the Live Entertainment schedule. Having those few different ways, I think, makes scheduling entertainment extremely easy. Another thing you can do is recur the entire event on an interval. It works just like recurring entertainers, except it recurs all the components of the event instead. One thing to keep in mind though, live entertainment, entertainers, and happy hour do not get recurred along with the other event components. Those operate on their own schedule separately from the event. And that brings us to happy hour. And like I was talking about, when you sign up for Bargoggles.com, you tell us what your live entertainment schedule is, what your happy hour schedule is, and beyond that, anything that recurs on a regular basis. And then we generate an entire year of events for you. So when we click happy hour, it brings us here. And what we do here is enter the starting, ending times, a comment about what happy hour consists of, and then we decide whether it's active or inactive. Let's say we have it scheduled and then something changes. We don't want to have happy hour that day. We can just make it inactive. Save the changes, and now that is the happy hour for this particular day or event. And that brings us to event discount, and that's just a percentage you want to offer a patron off their bill. So it will show up as a coupon when they go to Bargoggles.com and click on the event details. There'll be a coupon there that says whatever percentage off their bill. They can show it to you. You can validate it and honor it. And that pretty much covers editing an event on Bargoggles.com. You likely won't have to edit events often, but what's great about this is it gives you a lot of control over your advertising. If an event changes or you want to spring up a new event that you didn't know about at the beginning of the year, you can make that happen quickly. So thanks for listening, and thank you for using Bargoggles.com.